really don't want to butcher this character's name, so here you go. This character is from the show Demon Slayer, and her birthday was on the 19th of May. So, you know, that was nearly 2 weeks ago. And I wanted to make this drawing for her birthday, so, yeah. Honestly, I don't remember anything about this character. I barely remember anything from Demon Slayer, to be honest. So I should probably rewatch that again soon. Since I barely remember anything about this character, you know, drawing her was a little difficult. Because I didn't know what she would be doing, so she's just, you know, looking at a butterfly, I guess. I know that Demon Slayer came out sometime last year. I'm not quite sure when last year, but I do know that I watched it, like, long after everyone else had. And I think the entire reason as to why I even started watching it was because I kept seeing fan art of Nezuko everywhere, and I had to see what the hype was about. Because I was thinking, like, oh, you know, there's no way that, you know, people love this character so much. She can't be that special. And, well, I love her. My favorite character was Zenitsu, though. Which is kind of funny because at some point I didn't like him very much. But now I do. Actually, pretty much all the characters from what I remember were pretty lovable. And I remember that the art and the animation was, like, extremely good, so I'm very tempted to rewatch it. I actually really want to read the manga as well, because I get some kind of weird vibe from this show. It's like, I get some kind of, like, My Hero Academia vibe. Like, I mean, they're two completely different things, but I get it in the sense that, like, the first season is like, meh, you know, it's fine. But I feel like it's gonna, you know, build up to something great, like, in the next seasons. And I feel like Demon Slayer was, like, extremely hyped up last year, at least from what I remember. So I can only imagine that, you know, with each season that comes out, I mean, I don't know how many's coming out, but I can imagine that with each season that comes out, it's gonna be more and more hyped up, just like My Hero Academia was. And I think it's gonna get pretty big. And I also feel I get, like, really, like, dark and intense vibes from the show. I feel like something horrible is gonna happen. By the way, while I was searching up, like, reference photos so that I could actually draw this character, I came across 2 Demon Slayer spoilers. So I hope it was worth it. I'm not 100% happy with this drawing, to be honest. It's kind of bland, it's kind of boring. And I think most of the reason is, at least in my opinion, is because my collection of light gray markers is very bad. So I didn't have a lot to work with, so I had to keep the majority of her cloak, like, white, like the paper white. And that annoyed the hell out of me, but, you know, I don't have the markers I need, so that's just not to be good enough. I debated to go with a purple background because, I don't know, I get, like, really purple vibes from this girl for some reason. But her eyes are purple, and I used a lot of purple in her hair and to shade the cloak. So I didn't want to, like, overdo it with all the purple, so I just went with the blue instead. I don't know, maybe it's the sky, who knows. Is purple a weird word, or do I just make it weird? I don't know, it sounds weird. Purple. If you see something, like, a little strange in the top right corner, that's a yogurt container that I put markers in. I gotta use what I have around the house, okay? I actually have quite a few of these. I always ask my family members to save them so that I can use them as storage. And I've tried to paint on a few of them, but I don't know, it's kind of difficult. It's not the best surface to be painting on, and then I forget to finish them, and then I get unmotivated. So, you know, I have, like, half-painted yogurt containers laying around the house. So, you know, just, don't think so much about it. Just ignore it. Also, if you couldn't tell, I hate making intros, so I keep avoiding them. But I keep thinking about, like, people that's new to my channel, and then they click on this video, and they're like, who are you? My name is Caitlin, and, the links to all my social media accounts will be in the description, so, you know, if you want to find my Instagram channel or something, then there you go. Yes, I'll just talk about what I've been up to lately. I've pretty much just been doing schoolwork and drawing, but I've also finally had time to finish Bungo Stray Dogs. I first started watching it like plenty of years ago, actually, I think. And I finally finished it! So next Sunday's drawing will be of Chuya. Otherwise, I just finished watching the anime Given, and, you know, a part of my soul has left my body. I mean, I am now half dead. I don't know how to live now. If you haven't seen that, then, I mean, please go do that. It's so good. It destroyed me a little bit, but, you know, that's alright. I've also thought about making, like, art tutorials. Like, I don't know, for the line art or for coloring hair or something, but honestly, while I'm drawing, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going with the flow and seeing where my hands will take me. So I don't really know what I would say in an art tutorial, but, you know, it's in the back of my mind. I might do that one day. Go through just about the same process with all my drawings. I usually make the sketch digitally, and then I'll print it out on regular printer paper. And I have this light box, or like blood tracer or whatever it's called, and I'll grab my, you know, my good paper, my marker paper. I'll show you guys that in my next video. And I'll tape that on top of the printer paper sketch. And then, you know, I use the lead tracer or whatever, so I can see the lines under, and then I do the line art on the good paper. Because at least for me, I sketch like really rough and messy, and it's like to the point where like erasing just doesn't do anything. It does not help. The lines will always be visible underneath, and that annoys me too much. And I usually sketch like off center and everything, so it's good. I like doing all that digitally, so, you know, I don't have to worry about all that. And I don't know, that's what's easiest for me. So, you know, that's my process. And then with coloring, I do pretty much the same thing, no matter what I'm coloring. My tip is just, you know, start light and then gradually go darker. Because, I mean, you can always make it darker, but you can't make it lighter. So, you know, take it easy, take it slow. That's something I have learned the hard way. Athena wanted some attention while I was drawing, so here she is. Her birthday's actually, next Wednesday, I think? Her birthday's the 3rd of June, and she'll be 1 year old. Yay! I have so many, like, sketching tips that I want to share with the world, but, like, I have no idea how to explain it or show it. But, like, my number one sketching tip, at least one of my number one ones, I don't know. Use your entire hand. Use your entire arm. Quick movements. When you restrict your movement to, like, just your fingers, then, you know, you get really stiff and probably pretty shaky lines. I don't know how to explain this without showing it to you, but, like, build up, you know, everything's just a bunch of shapes, you know, think of it that way. I don't know, I swear, I'll show it to you guys one day and explain better. I keep making hand gestures as if you guys can actually see me. So if you hear any movement in this video, then that's just me moving around like an idiot. I'm sorry. But, yeah. I don't really have anything else to say. So, I guess I'll see you guys next Sunday. Thank you for watching this video.